What is going on, everybody? We're here. We're live for Geeks and Gamers Daily, everyone's favorite show on Geeks and Gamers. There's people coming up to Jay in the wild and saying, "Hey, Jay, you know, this is my absolute favorite." Jay, can
They
anybody
did
see us?
not
Can
too
anybody
long ago.
see us right now? It says 0 people watching us. You think that's true?
Shows you how much they love this show.
It says 0 people watching, but
I
I don't
see
know
it.
if that's true or not. I just see like a black screen over here.
See if Jay times me out here too. Did I time you out on my other show?
Jay, I don't think anybody's watching this. I don't think it's gone live. I don't think it's picked up on YouTube yet.
Oh,
It just says 0 people.
yeah.
You see that up there on top?
Yep, Leighton Gay.
I don't know why. Let me refresh this. It's doing that thing that every once in a while it does. Let's see if it picks. All right, there we go, Jay. I think it picked up. I think we're live now. For the record,
Oh yeah, we're live.
been live. We have been live for about 3 minutes now, but for some reason, no one was watching and no one could see us. But I think we're good. Not our fault. Blame Streamlabs, blame YouTube, blame everything else, but it was not us. We did the intro, we did our intro, and we kept talking. And I'm like, Jay, I don't think anybody's actually watching this.
Yeah. Someone mentioned see if Jay time. I would never time you out. If you got timed out in the other stream, it might. I don't know. Let me know. I'll try to check that. I don't time anybody out here. If it happened, it might have been a mistake. I did get a message just to address that, and this is the honest truth before we continue. I got a message from one of my mods named Nagranol. He's kind of slow. He literally said, "I'm sorry I accidentally timed somebody out this morning. I had the show on while I was weed whacking." So it might have been you. It might have been you by accident. So I apologize for that. Blame a guy that's trying to watch the show while weed whacking his grass. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know what that means.
Why don't you just have it in your fucking pocket? Like, what do you mean? Like, is he doing the thing with one arm and like holding it with the other? Like, what's he doing?
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know how he managed that. I mean, I've met Nagranol before. He's a little slow, so maybe, I don't know how he became a mod on my channel. I apologize. So if you got timed out, I will try to make it right.
Jay used to hand that stuff out like candy, you know.
I did. You said a $20 super. I made you a mod. I should do that, man. Oh, $20, you're a mod. And now you're a mod.
This is back before Jay was a big 100K sub YouTuber. This is back in
right. I learned, man.
In the old days.
I learned.
When he had 1,000 subs.
Jay calling someone. All right, no, I can't look at the chat anymore after this. Calling someone slow is crazy. Shout out Young Ripper. Thanks for the raid.
Shout out Rippa. Thank you for the raid. It's really weird. Again, I know you guys all love the intro that we do every morning. We were live for about 3 minutes before it actually picked up and started going. So not our fault. If you think it's our fault, you can go fuck yourself because we were right on time. We were right on time. Blame YouTube or StreamYard or something.
You guys should be happy you didn't get to hear the intro this morning.
That's true. Now you're fucking bitching about it. Like every fucking day I get complaints about that damn intro. Every fucking day. Oh, we didn't get to see the intro today. Fuck you. I should just play it right now. I should just play it right now, I think. But
yo, what a Thursday.
Jay, how are you doing? How was your day off?
It was good. It was good. I was telling Ryan I accidentally bumped into somebody that works for the Miami Dolphins that like our show. Gave me a business card and everything. So
Jay said, now that you got that fucking brain dead piece of shit Tua out of there, maybe I'll consider going to a game.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool. So it was a good day. It was a good day.
Well, good. That's fun.
For whatever reason, it was a good day.
We got golden nuggets here for £5. Always remember to keep the joints well lubricated. A stiff appendage can cause great harm. Also, James Gunn sucks. A stiff appendage. It can cause great harm. Golden nuggets.
Yeah, speaking of James Gunn, that Clayface trailer dropped yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You have any thoughts or?
Well, we're going to talk about that a little bit, actually.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll react to the whole trailer because I think they did that yesterday.
Yeah.
But I think we can give our overall thoughts on it, I think. But there's other things that I wanted to talk about regarding that as well. So, yes, we'll talk about it, Jay. Andre, when in doubt, blame Beardo. Man, I don't think he's to blame. I would take every opportunity to blame him if I had any possibility to, but I don't think he had anything to do with it. So, hey, what are we supposed to do? Cable Watson for 2. Jay, ever get blacked? I know a guy, Trey, who like you.
No.
You know, there's been one clip going around from the Odyssey. There's been one clip.
Is that the one from Batman?
What?
The guy who plays Batman?
Robert Pattinson?
Yeah, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. Like, I feel like people are always like, why do you say black like that, Ryan? I'm telling you, it's just like B words, right?
Yeah.
And I think Robert Pattinson feels similarly.
Somebody get these beggars out of here. Somebody get these beggars out of here.
Get these
he says beggars the same way I say black, all right?
Get them out.
Someone get these beggars out of here.
Get them out.
Look at how intense he is when he says it, too.
I
That's
know.
how I say black. Don't you think, Jay?
It's true. Very true.
Look at his eyes. Look at that screenshot. That's wild.
That neck is just like.
He says it with intenseness, okay? That's just somehow the way people pronounce words with a B in it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. That's it. So next time y'all are like, Ryan, why do you say black like that? It's just a B word. What am I supposed to do? Burnouts. Anyone going to watch Motor City by Alan Ritchson?
No.
I've like briefly heard mention of it, but I don't have any plans to watch it necessarily. If I hear good things, maybe. But Spencer Pratt dropped a fire video on the Paramount merger. Well, thank you, Ministry of Wrongthink. Snacks for $2. Clayface, the Madonna biopic. It certainly doesn't feel like hey guys, this is our next entry into the DC universe.
Man, it's weird.
It would be one thing, I suppose, if we were 5 or 6 years into this thing and you had a Batman established and things like this, and you decided to do a little, because this is not some one-off. This is in universe, in the DC universe. A Clayface being introduced before we have Batman, which is fucking crazy, just in principle. But you know, why don't I pull up the trailer, Jay? Old droopy face himself. Old droopy face himself. What is it called? Clayface trailer. Clayface trailer.
The thing is, like you said, allegedly this is a prequel to the James Gunn universe. You're now introducing a villain with no Batman to fight. Is he even going to appear in anything? Is he going to like show up next to Superman? Is Supergirl going to fight him now? Is it just did James Gunn just going to come out and be like, we just made a crazy standalone movie that doesn't mean anything? That's even more retarded if he actually did do that. And it's like, what is the purpose? Why should I be invested in this character? Clayface was awesome in the Batman cartoon, by the way, the animation series. But like, why would I be interested in this character? Why would I care to see it? Is he just trying to make a standalone horror film for Halloween in his universe because he's having fun? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Dang, man, I'm just getting wrecked in the chat today. It's one of those days.
Jay, I think you've been on YouTube long enough now, and you've been doing this show with me long enough. I think maybe not looking at the chat might be the best policy.
I'm turning it off right now. I'm going back to no chat. I don't mind if people think I'm slow.
But we did get a Clayface trailer yesterday, a little less than 24 hours ago, and I think there's already a reaction to it that they may have done on this channel. And they are absolutely, again, I think a lot of people questioned whether this is the right time to do a Clayface prequel origin story movie that is not some one-off. This is not like Joker, right, where it's outside universe or whatever. This is within James Gunn's DC universe. Now, this was written a while ago. Apparently, there were mass rewrites behind the scene that really changed a lot of things. I do think when you look at Clayface, look, horror can be very successful, but it's a $40 million budget, which is micro compared to the other superhero movies that come out. Like, we understand that. But with it being a $40 million budget, I mean, it's got to do decent at the box office. Say Clayface does Supergirl numbers, it still loses money. You know what I mean? So
yes.
We'll have to see whether this kind of body horror DCU prequel movie, a Clayface introduced with no Batman, ends up doing anything. But just for a vibe, I figured we could take a look at the trailer, you and I, Jay, together, and see what's there. See if this is enough to get you to the theater for James Gunn's DCU.
Show me. Show me.
Can you pause it right there?
She's talking about his dick, by the way. Go ahead.
So I'm not that, I don't know much about the lore. Apparently he was attacked. He's an actor, right? He's an actor that gets attacked and his face gets all cut up, and that's his moneymaker. Is that correct? Or am I am I thinking of somebody else here?
Look, so Clayface was an actor. There are elements of his story that are very sad and tragic at points. But at the same time, and they've delved into different amounts of that during different lines. Sometimes he is just kind of a monster. Sometimes there's a little bit more sympathetic twist to his story. However, you can tell they are very, very much going for the true sympathetic villain origin story for this.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So like that's 100% what they're going for with this movie. And I think introducing Clayface in general before you've even cast or shown us Batman is fucking wild. Nevertheless, this is James Gunn. Maybe he wouldn't have got so fucked up if he didn't go to a black doctor, Jay, black female doctor. Maybe that's what James Gunn's trying to tell us.
Do you realize? What do you want, Miss Hagen?
I want my life back.
I know you. You're famous.
The most beautiful face.
It's a tragedy what they did to him.
Boo.
I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now.
What?
I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
What's happening to me?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
I have no idea who you are.
Clayface in theaters right before Halloween. Now, look, small budget horror movies like can do really, really well in the box office, and I think it's probably a good idea to release this close to Halloween. They're going for a body horror feel. Uh, I guess my main thing is I don't think the trailer looks bad, but to me, we are in a full universe for DC, and it's a really strange way to go with it. Um, to get superhero fans into this, this is not like Joker. Joker is a character that everybody knows. A lot of people are probably familiar with Clayface, but I don't know if they're all that interested in maybe the origin story and things like that. When it's all said and done, this might very well end up being a profitable movie, which would be something new for James Gunn for his DC entries. That's not something that's happened yet, but I don't know, man. I think it's a weird way to go between Supergirl and Man of Tomorrow before we've introduced Batman, to introduce a sympathetic standalone Clayface origin story that serves as a prequel to your entire DC universe, because that's what James Gunn has said it is.
I that's what I'm saying. It's like, why should I care about this character? Like, what's the point? When else is he going to show up? Is this just hey, we just made a creepy film for Halloween, enjoy? Like, that makes no sense. That's so stupid.
Jay, why are you laughing at his droopy face?
It just looks like someone who lost a lot of weight too fast.
Oh, this is an Ozempic.
Yeah, like when he was in the tub.
An Ozempic
people that are like,
story,
and hey, good on them for losing weight. They're just like a big sack of skin. So anyway, I don't know. I have like zero interest in this.
Well, I think the interesting thing is they put this trailer out now, and DC, like, this could have been something that you showed at Comic-Con. You know what I mean? Like, this could have been something that you waited a couple days and like debuted at Comic-Con. You could have like talked about Man of Tomorrow. You could have teased a Man of Tomorrow thing. But DC's not at Comic-Con. Maybe it's not in the budget anymore for James Gunn to go make an appearance there, because almost no one's invested in this universe. Marvel, whatever they have going on there, they will be at Hall H at Comic-Con to talk about what's coming up in the future. Nothing from James Gunn. Now, they didn't do it a couple years ago either. They skipped it a couple years ago. But you would think with Lanterns about to come out, with Clayface, with a new trailer clearly to show for Clayface, you could have done this there. They have one Lanterns panel for the HBO Max stuff that they're doing. But there's no DC universe. There's no James Gunn, DCU, anything going on at San Diego Comic-Con. And I don't know. Maybe it's a smart move for them budget-wise, because I don't know what they could do to hype people up. But you could at least show something, some little preview of some sort, the smallest tease for Superman, Man of Tomorrow, which is likely to be James Gunn's last entry. You could have shown this Clayface trailer. You could have talked to the Clayface creator. You could have done something. But they decided, no Comic-Con for us. Maybe because they didn't think people would be excited enough for it.
That's what I think. It's just like, this thing ain't working. How embarrassing would it be if you had a panel and it was just like low numbers, or just like the please clap audience, like, while Marvel might be there. Like, that's where everybody wants to be, right? Spider-Man, Doomsday, things like that. It's like, yeah, what is this? I don't get it. I'll wait for you guys to watch it first and be like, oh man, Jay, you got to go see it. Then I'm like, okay, cool.
I mean, look, of all the things of, Superman and Supergirl, blah, 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 this actually looks like it could be a good movie. Like, it could be a good horror movie, I don't hate the trailer or anything.
But that's my point. It's like, why should I care? Like, that's the thing. Like, yeah, it could be great, but if it's part of the universe, and it's just going to be a massive waste. Like, it or cash grab or whatever you want to call it. It's like, hey, our movies ain't doing good. Throw the Clayface out there. Maybe that'll make some money, and then we can go back to the, the investors over there and be like, see, we had a money maker. Just trust the process, bro. Trust the process.
Yeah,
I don't understand it. You're right. I don't understand it. Unless they do something ridiculously crazy stupid and introduce Batman at the very end.
There's no way that happens. I don't think. But originally
Mike Flanagan
was originally the writer for this thing. And you know what the irony is? This actually looks like it would like maybe some of the tone and the lighting of it doesn't quite make sense, but overall, this type of thing feels like it could fit more into Robert Pattinson's The Batman.
Yes.
Than James Gunn's DC universe. But I think the reason I think it looks good is it doesn't look like a James Gunn thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't look like a James Gunn thing, which might be refreshing. So I think people are sick and tired of him.
Yeah, it's just, you know what people are not sick and tired of?
Halloween Horror Nights.
That's right. They just made a major announcement that have got people very excited and people very upset.
Oh, hold on. Can I guess what it is?
You can.
All right. Jay, because I'm so in tune with theme parks and Halloween Horror Nights and things like this, I think that they have announced a haunted house featuring Fortnite.
I don't know how you do it sometimes, Ryan. I don't know how you do it, but you are correct. Halloween Horror Nights with a crazy twist at Universal Studio Hollywood, not here in Orlando, has decided they wanted to team up with Fortnite and create something special with Fortnite characters. Now, the Fortnite fandom is just going absolutely berserk because they're like, we could see some of our favorite characters that we play with out there scaring people, while others are like, this is stupid, this is dumb, this is the one I'm gonna avoid. So of all the announcements that they've made, this one seems to be getting, there's no one in the middle. There's like excitement level high, or this is dumb, why would you do this? So I don't know. But for us here in Orlando, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting the Fortnite-mares. Fortnite-mares, is that how you say it? I don't know.
I would say probably Fortnite-mares, yeah.
Fortnite, yeah.
I don't know if the extra syllables needed, yeah.
So
Fortnite-mares. I mean, look, the only reason I had an inkling of that is because somebody was bitching about it. But I don't freaking know. I think that half of I don't know. I think that half of the ideas for the horror houses or haunted houses are kind of stupid. Sometimes they end up working, sometimes they end up not working. It all depends on how the house is done. Are they just doing that? Are they doing like anything Fortnite here related at all, even a scare zone, anything like that?
As far as we know, not yet. So we'll see. But there's definitely, partnerships being made with Fortnite-mares.
Because I would be shocked if they made a deal, because they have to work out all these things with these different IPs to bring them. I guess with something as big as Fortnite, I'd be shocked if they just did something in California that wasn't here as well, because here's bigger, right?
Oh, much bigger. Yeah, much bigger. So I don't, maybe they're going to test it out. Maybe they test the water. Maybe it's just a California thing. I'm not sure, but they're probably going to incorporate some of this stuff into the video game as well. That's just that's how Fortnite does it. Like, you can get also like play your favorite characters that you can go see at Halloween Horror Nights kind of thing. And just to do like that kind of cross promotion, whether you like Fortnite or not, it's still one of the biggest games that people play out there. So now they're going to bring it to Halloween Horror Nights. At the end of the day, we've been through, you go through haunted houses, some of them suck.
Yeah.
Some of them are awesome and they don't have an IP attached to it. It's just the way that they design the house. So The houses that they would design from like the hip hop artists and stuff were always weird. Like I don't
that
know.
Weekend one they did a couple years ago, I did not like that house. Mostly because it was. I felt like I was going to have a seizure because of the flashing lights in there.
That's all it was. Yeah.
A lot of people loved it though.
It's like you walk through like his music video. So,
Well, remember like that WWE house, the other like the Bray Wyatt house or whatever.
Yeah.
People were raving about that. I didn't like it. So it's just like it's like
Ryan
any movie or whatever.
Ryan like made me go through a house by myself, or at least the end part of it. I got wet.
Yes, that is
I
true.
thought you were going.
I tricked Jay. Because there was a wet side and a dry side, and basically it was at the Terrifier house.
It was Terrifier.
There's a wet side and a dry side, and in the wet side, it might sound sexual, but it's not. They dump a bunch of what looks like blood on you, and we were like debating the whole time. Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And Jay's like, I don't know if I want to get wet, man. I don't know if I want to get wet. And I said, Jay, let's do it. Let's go wet side. I'm right behind you. And I like tap him on the shoulders. He walks in, and I just
and he dips. And I turn around like, what the freak?
Jake came out soaked as fuck. Yeah, he was wet. So that's what happens.
Fortnite. Crazy.
And it wasn't actually red, by the way. It was just normal water, but they put red lights behind it. So
it was
looks
the
like
lighting.
blood is coming down on you, but it's just water.
Yeah.
It's just water.
I hope we see this guy running around, you know? This is like, I hope they bring out the banana man. So
they've always got the chainsaw guys out there.
I know. Sure.
Golden nuggets for £5. Jay's mistakes are nothing compared to Campia's ice hockey chant.
I don't think I heard that.
Yes, you have.
Oh, he's okay.
Have you seen the hockey movie where they chant ice wallow? Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Spider Unlimited. Don't forget to go to your local Walmart and pick up your copy of Growing Up Jewish by Jay David today. True?
All right. So the cool thing is Daughter's Revenge is now available at Walmart, or at least Walmart online. And
Whoa.
So that's pretty awesome. And it's like $15. So you can pick that up wherever you live. And so the author, they had Jay David as the author, and I clicked on it to see if my other books were up yet. And as soon as it popped up, the next book was Growing Up Jewish by Jay David. I was like, that ain't me. Like, I didn't write that book. So old Shower, like, thanks for letting us know.
Hold on.
I got my book in before coffee, apparently. At least that's what everyone keeps telling me. But I did not write Growing Up Jewish.
An anthology by Jay David. 13 ratings, 5 reviews.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's only a matter of time my secret's out, I guess.
Yeah.
My next book is going to be Growing Up Black. Because I lived in Haiti for some time.
Growing Up Black, a fatherless story.
That'll be the next one.
Malty, Clayface looks good, but I'm tired of hero-less villain origin movies. Yeah. I get that. Especially in a world where the hero doesn't even exist yet. You know? That's the strange thing, too.
Oh, shout out, Doug. I see you, man.
We got Dougie B for $50. Says, bought 2 copies on my Walmart app.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
1 copy of Daughter's Revenge, 1 copy of Growing Up Jewish. Yeah, Jay, you're gonna see
Doug, thanks, man.
You're gonna see a dreidel appear in the background eventually for Jay somewhere. Thanks, Doug. Martin Kohler, Motor City was really fun. Saw it at a mystery movie night. Only a handful of lines spoken in the entire movie. Oh, it's one of those, huh? Mandalorian Grogu. A mystery movie night. That's cool. Maybe I'll check it out. Jack Allen for 5. More Dennis behavior last week from Ormond. He is 100% Dennis Reynolds. Ormond Hightower is Dennis Reynolds, which means now I'm totally rooting for him. Darren is the one true king. I'm actually looking forward to Avengers Doomsday and Star Wars just to see, Secret Wars, just to see how much of a shit show it'll be. We got a while to look forward to Secret Wars, but we will be talking a little bit more about Doomsday and some of Kevin Feige's comments and stuff a little bit later on. I know Jay always loves to talk about Marvel. You're barmy. Grand Canyon in between her front teeth. Is this the Clayface Black Doctor? Is that who we're talking about? I guess I didn't notice. Maybe. Taker! Has Tree Bear made his gay face movie starring Jeremy yet? Why no Tommy Wiseau for Clayface? Everyone betray me. I'm fed up with this world.
Bro, did you see what Tree Bear did to you? I think you'll be quite happy.
I did not.
I think he did the G&G Daily crew, right? Like, there's me. Okay. There's me. Old Man Jay is a crusader. And then there's you. That's freaking cool.
Oh, shit. Look at that.
You're not smiling. Got the freaking battle axe. You know, the flag's all ripped up.
I do look pretty sick there. I need a fucking dragon, though. That's what I need.
Just like up in the back. Yeah.
No, it could be that. But as long as it's mine, I want to ride it. You know?
There you go.
I want to be a dragon rider as well.
Tree Bear's very kind to me and you.
Sometimes, yeah. For the most part, he is. Some people don't get the same treatment.
No.
Jeremy, there's some rough ones of Jeremy out there.
Oof.
Beardo, there's some rough ones of Beardo. I think they bring it upon themselves for the most part, but yeah, that's just me. Tobias, what is more unbelievable? Actually getting scissors on a plane or a black woman doctor who's both apparently a psychiatric and medical doctor with access to experimental treatments? Probably scissors on a plane.
I didn't even think about that. It's true.
Yeah, I saw so many people mention it right away. I think there's even some comments in that trailer. Like getting scissors on a plane is a little bit wild. Can't even get like nail clippers on a plane. You ever accidentally brought anything on a plane that they didn't catch, Jay?
I don't think so. If I did, I don't even know.
I don't even remember a time where we didn't have this like crazy security on planes. I think I took like one flight in my life before like 9/11 happened. So I don't even think I remember a time where we didn't have these like super crazy security procedures.
I don't
know. You probably do because like you're a little older than me, so you might.
I don't remember. I was too poor to fly back then.
Too poor to fly, yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember. I usually get my bag and I stick it up in the top and I usually fall asleep. So if I accidentally got something in, I don't even know about it till like a few days later. So I don't remember.
Jason Nelson, did Jay tell you about the preacher he found for you? What does that mean?
We'll talk about it's not appropriate for YouTube, but yeah, I'll send you a DM.
Not appropriate for YouTube. Then how does Jason know about it?
I showed it, and then I was like, I probably shouldn't have shown it. But it's a black preacher that's just yelling at black people about getting a job and not being an N-word.
Oh, I've seen that guy.
Yeah.
I've seen the Instagram reels of that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's awesome.
He doesn't play games.
He's freaking awesome.
Pastor Manning. That's it. That's his name. If you guys want to look it up, Pastor Manning.
I met up with Jay after the stream on Tuesday.
Look at that beauty.
Look at that beautiful Charizard. Look at Pikachu on his back. Just taking a ride.
Awesome.
Just chilling. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, no worries.
It's
Maybe
awesome.
maybe I can find you another one this weekend. We could work out a deal. I could work out a deal. I'll send you pictures.
I mean, that's good with me.
Yeah, I know.
I am. Fuck, can't even get it on. I'll fix it later. I do have my Pokemon stream tonight too. I got. It's been it has been a depressing week for Pokemon online drops and in-store drops for me. Like the last 36 hours or so have been really fucking frustrating. But we still got stuff to open, and we're doing the Rip and Pack stream tonight on RK Outpost Live at 9 p.m. So that should be fun. That should be fun.
I like it.
And you know, Jay, I fucked myself. I mean, not
No.
really. It was good, but I ripped 2 packs open, not on stream. Just because I just needed a little bit of a hit, right? Because I was feeling so bad about not being able to get some of these drops. I just needed a little hit, needed something. So I opened 2 packs of Chaos Rising, was like, whatever, just open these. And of course, sure as shit, I pulled the chase card from that set.
Oh, I didn't do it
Not
live.
on stream. That's the 3rd time I've pulled that, and none of them have been on stream.
I got something that's going to make you very happy.
All right.
As predicted, the Masters of the Universe is number 1 on Prime. That's right. Masters of the Universe tops Prime Video movie charts worldwide overall, securing the number 1 spots in the US, UK, Brazil, Italy, Germany, and more. Look at that. Number 1. We're getting a sequel, baby. It's happening. They've made all their money back. Trust me. Just trust me, bro. I know how it works. Inflation works, whatever you want to call it. It's number 1. It's happening. It just came out a couple days ago.
Yeah, it's the newest release on them. Yes.
I'm being sarcastic. You know how it is. Like the people that cope when they're moving, they're doing the same.
I mean, you're seeing the same thing happen right now in the reverse, right? I get it.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't hate He-Man, and there's some people that freaking loved it. There are people that absolutely love that movie, like you. I know some other people. I have some other people I know that love the movie.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, I think it made more than Supergirl, maybe.
It bombed, man. Hey, it was a horrific bomb. Horrible.
Maybe it'll find its second wind.
Maybe it'll find its legs.
Old Renaissance boomer for 5. I don't know much English. Fort Nightmares. I'm so excited. Is that what Jay said?
Yeah, kind of like that. I didn't say I was excited. I just said like it's happening.
I don't know. Dumb Old Bear for $2 on Rumble. Don't delay. Grab your limited edition. Welcome to the Rebellion yarmulkes today.
That's right.
Tobias, TF2's Halloween events were scarier than anything Fortnite can do now. Maybe if they had the original zombie survival stuff, but that was generic. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not going to be in Hollywood. Jake the Movie Geek. Ryan, what would you do if you were an Okapi? Okapi? Do you know what that is, Jay?
No.
It's an animal.
If you were an Okapi.
It looks like a fucking zebra cow. What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Doesn't it look like a zebra cow?
It's very weird.
What
would you do if you
I just stick my butt out of places and try to trick people into thinking I was a zebra, and I'd spend my day eating hay and grass and shit.
I don't even know. I'm trying to think of something stupid to say. You guys are really quick with it, that's for sure.
That's crazy. I mean, like ultimately, that actually is a decent, decent thread to what we have next. Jay, I know you're really concerned with where you keep your money.
That's
Jay's always
correct.
wants to make sure that his money is good, that his money's okay, that it's safe, that he's got control over it. He's all about controlling the money for some reason.
Welcome to the Jaily Wire.
Welcome to the Jaily Wire. That's right. But, Jay, when it does come to your money in all seriousness, a lot of people are asking that question now. How safe is your money? And how much control do you have over it? Because technology has changed everything, and it's changed how money works. As a reminder, this is a paid advertisement from Rumble Wallet because crypto started as a niche, but now it's going mainstream. Faster payouts, more control, fewer middlemen. It's not hype, it's just where we are. And getting started today is easier than you think. With Rumble Wallet, you can buy Bitcoin, hold dollar-backed stablecoins, even own digital gold backed by real gold, all in one place. It's a non-custodial crypto wallet, which means you, not a bank or a platform, controls access to your funds. Setup is simple. It connects with MoonPay, so you can use your debit card, credit card, or bank account and be up and running in minutes. And for a limited time, you can start your wallet with $5 in US stablecoin by downloading the Rumble Wallet and entering the exclusive promo code GEEKS5. That's GEEKS and the number 5 when you sign up now. You can even use Rumble Wallet to support your favorite Rumble creators, like right here on Geeks and Gamers. So do this now. Scan the QR code that's on top of Jay's head. That's not a yarmulke on top of his head. That is a QR code. Click the link in the description or go to wallet.rumble.com/geeks and download Rumble Wallet. From there, set up your wallet, enter the promo code GEEKS5 and get your $5 in US stablecoin today. It's a limited time offer, so act now. Take control of your money and get started with Rumble Wallet today. Thanks for the transition, Jay.
Well said.
What was it?
Well said.
I said, was it well said? You think so?
Yeah, I said well said.
Sometimes you never know. Sometimes you never know when the opportunity might present itself. I was just waiting for the right moment, and there it is. There it is. The operator for 2. We only listen to the yapping because Ryan's based. Thanks, the operator. Snacks for 2. Goy Meets World by Jay David. Andre CR. Jay has a tiny hat below his Vindicta cap.
Hey, man, it's a secret.
Heavy D for 2. We finally found out what Jew is paying Jeremy. Spider Unlimited. Just realized there may be a bunch of retards at this year's MegaCon cosplaying as the Bard, stomping their sticks and spewing bad Def Jam. Travis Scott's like slam poetry. I don't know. I don't know how many cosplays this is going to inspire. I don't feel like the costumes are particularly like of note in this, but maybe. You never know what you might find. Lampshades on fire. Mazel tov on your book hitting Walmart, Jay.
Make sure you pick up 10 copies.
Jurassic Snark for $1.99. What? Jay, you right? I'm so far behind.
Got 4 books out now. All did over 100,000.
There you go. Tobias Nexus Furry for 10. I actually forgot about this, but for years, I had a pocket knife in my camera case that I completely forgot was there. No airport security ever caught it until a tiny airport in Hawaii last year. I did have one where I accidentally left a pocket knife packed in something in a bag that I'd used for something else. And I didn't realize it until I got to my hotel room after I'd already taken the flight. So I was able to get it through, like completely unintentional. But I was like, well, fuck, why am I going through all this trouble? Like, why am I going through all this fucking security if I just brought a knife on this thing and nobody even knew about it?
The chat is like saying Jay killed Jesus.
They're after you, Jay. They're after you, Jay.
Oh.
BS Truey, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but has raided the stream. Thank you very much for the raid. We appreciate it.
Shout
over
out
there on the Rumble side. See, well, you guys need to be at San Diego Comic-Con and have a panel with Nerdrotic and Drinker, just talking about the current state of DC and Marvel.
Let's just rephrase it. Ryan needs to be on there with that. I never get invited on those panels. Nobody. What am I gonna say? I'll just be like, I agree with Ryan. I agree with Jeremy. I agree with Nerdrotic.
We've never done anything at San Diego Comic-Con. We've done stuff at MegaCon. We've done stuff at Dallas Fan Expo. We've done stuff at I don't fucking know where else. I don't remember. But MegaCon's typically the one that we try to hit every year. Because it's easy for us. I think San Diego it's tough to get stuff going there from my understanding, but I don't feel like going all the way to San Diego Comic-Con. It's kind of a shitty con.
California.
I mean, it is in California, but it's like a corporate con.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You've just got all these kind of big mega corporations with these big displays and shit like that. And it's like, it morphed into that. It wasn't always like that, but it morphed into that. Whereas when most conventions, you like to go around and hunt for shit and see all these different booths and vendors.
Yeah.
And they have that there, but it's just so corporatized that I don't know. But I've only been one time when I was living in San Diego. Christmas loving engineer for 2. Hi, Jew. I mean, Jay. Brain Rot Fest. Play the Crumble Cookie hair clip. Chat will love that. What is that?
I have no idea what that is.
Dougie B. Welcome to the Rebellion. Yarmulkes and menorahs win.
Coming this Christmas.
Levels for 5. Did you guys see the ridiculous price of Mandalorian and Grogu Beskar edition price? That is way too much for just one movie. $220.
$220 for that?
Is it like a special, like steelbook edition something?
What?
I haven't seen that at all, but I mean, whatever. I don't know anything about it.
I'm gonna have to look that up. What else do you get? A piece of Beskar?
Bungles Twanger. California suing to block Warner Brothers mergers. Peak stupidity. I mean, you've got those 13 states that are trying, and I think they issued some sort of TRO. It's only going to last like 2 weeks. It's not going to be any problems. Europe cleared it recently, so I think it's just a political stance that's not going to have any effect on anything. Personally. Golden Nuggets. I had a Lethal Weapon on a plane, but it was attached to D's nuts, yo. Sorry. Already apologizing for your joke. Let me see.
All you get, this is what you get for $200+. You get a steelbook and 2 metal posters and a digital code. You get 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray plus a digital code. Includes a steelbook and 2 metal posters for $220. Dang, man, that's a lot of money for that film.
Yeah, at least give me a statue or something, you know?
Man, that's metal posters? Well, there you go. That's the whole thing right there.
They look small, too.
I know. It's like it's not.
Are those posters real size? Like it just looks like the size of the DVD.
They look like the size of the, like they come in the, you see this? They come inside the Blu-ray box set here. They're not very big at all.
I mean, I will say those like metal, what is that company that does that? Like Display or Displayed or something. Some of those metal posters are kind of cool. But those look very tiny.
It looks like they just fit in that box right there. Like, look at, yeah. Cutting edge and nostalgic. Says
nostalgic. Nobody watched this dog shit.
$220. That is.
Hey, aren't you nostalgia for 3 years ago when people stopped watching this show? Like, what do you mean?
Dang, $220 for that.
Nostalgic. Well, nostalgia, Jay, is what you're supposed to feel when we watched the Avengers Doomsday trailer. when Marvel, was this Monday that they launched it? I think it might have been Monday or Tuesday or something. When Disney launched the Avengers Doomsday trailer, and certainly they are counting on your nostalgia. That's why they went out and gave Robert Downey Jr. $100 million. That's why they went out and got Joe Russo and Anthony Russo. That's why they went out and got Chris Evans back as Steve Rogers, not as Captain America. That's why Thor narrated the entire trailer, because they are banking on your nostalgia. And, you know, certainly the trailer was viewed by a lot of people, almost 50 million views in a couple days. And the first day ticket sales were pretty big. I think the highest they've had in a long time, about twice the first day ticket sales, is Deadpool and Wolverine, but still, I believe, less than the last two Spider-Man movies, which is interesting. I think less than Spider-Man Spider-Man No Way Home, and less than Spider-Man Brand New Day, if I'm recalling these numbers they put out there correctly. But certainly big numbers, 16.5 million, with no IMAX, by the way, in the first day for advanced ticket sales. And Kevin Feige's making a promise to fans after Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars, Jay. Kevin Feige claims the Marvel Cinematic Universe won't reboot after Avengers Secret Wars. Jay, do you think that's a good thing?
That's a big mistake. If they don't reboot, they will never get away from like the OGP. They will keep bringing them back. They'll try something a little different and see if it sticks, and they'll just keep bringing it back. I always felt like Doomsday, like a lot of people were just gonna die off, so they could just kill them off and then start over. So if that's not the case, man, I think that's dumb. If they were just gonna kill a bunch of people off, like kill off the X-Men or whatever, like if they're gonna kill a bunch of people off and then kind of like restart, then I think that's a good idea. But if they don't, that means that they've always got to hold on. You know what? 10 years down the road, we got Steve Rogers back one last time. You know, old man Rogers is gonna make his way. Chris Evans is back, y'all. Let's go. So
this is the question. The Happy, Sad, Confused podcast. Feige addressed persistent speculation that Secret Wars would completely reboot after the MCU, or the MCU after conclusion of Phase 6. His answer was direct. No. Instead of wiping the slate clean, said Marvel's looking at the comics, specifically Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars, as a guide for what comes next. I look to the comics, as I always do, in terms of our storytelling. In both the Secret Wars, but particularly the Hickman Secret Wars from 10 years ago, there's a nice roadmap to where we can go. I think that, look, I don't know if you would admit if you were going to, right? Period. But let's just say he's telling the truth and they won't do a reboot. I think it's a perfect opportunity for them to do that. Now, personally, I think the best thing for them to do would be, because they're not just going to stop making movies, it would probably be a reboot, like come out of Secret Wars with a new X-Men team and have maybe like 2 X-Men standalone movies lined up for the next like 3 years. Give a break to everything else for a little while. And then it would give you an opportunity to reintroduce new castings for these characters, to recast the Avengers, to recast all this stuff. But based on what we've heard from some rumors about Tony Stark in the future after Secret Wars and stuff, I don't think that's going to happen, at least not totally and completely. And I think that probably would give them the best chance to really do this hard reset and maybe reconfigure some things. But it feels like we're just going to be in this cycle for 5 more years after this.
That's a huge mistake, in my opinion. But I think they're looking at just trying to make as much money as they can with everything. So might as well keep the same, what works. They'll just keep going until that nostalgia finally wears off on people. And they're just like, well, then now we'll hit the reboot button. But yeah, you're right. After Secret Wars, perfect opportunity. They can close the book and, I don't know, go in whatever direction they want. Maybe they'll put Sentinel in and he'll just kill everybody. Well,
I do think we're going to see some Sentinels in this movie, but
they're keeping him very quiet because he's pretty powerful in the comics. If they keep him that powerful in the MCU, is another story.
Look, I don't know how you don't reset to some extent, whether you want to call it a reboot, a reset, a reconfiguration, whatever fucking gobbledygook they make up for these excuses. I don't know how you come out of Secret Wars and don't do that. Like, you can't move forward with Black Captain America. You can't move forward with some of these characters. It's not going to fucking work. I don't care what you do in Secret Wars. It's not going to work. You need to let it cool off a little bit, some of these stories. And then if you want to actually do a like some sort of reset or whatever, and it doesn't have to be a full reboot. Like, hey guys, we're starting over in the universe. It can simply be, hey, we have fucking combined the timelines. This is an all new timeline, but still technically the same. So you can have this history or whatever to pull from. But I think at some point you got to get a new Thor. You got to get a new Captain America. You got to get a new Iron Man if you want to continue this thing on for another 10 years and it never be never ending stories. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. And like the retard I am, I was talking about Sentry, not Sentinels.
Yeah, I tried to help you out there.
Sentry,
I was
yeah,
like, I think there's some Sentinels in here.
Hey, it is what it is. Yeah, that's what you get. Sentry, not Sentinel. Sentinels are like laying dead on the ground, like in the teaser trailer.
Yeah, yes. We have seen some sentries in this, yeah. Or some Sentinels. Now I'm getting mixed up, Jay.
Yeah, it is.
I tried to help you.
I know I screwed it up again. What else is new?
It was like, hold on, I'm gonna like slightly caress that message from Jay so that it doesn't sound like I'm calling him out. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right, Jay.
It's all right.
But anyway, Avengers Doomsday. I think we are going to get some new information about what could be happening in the future at Comic-Con because Feige and Marvel is going to be at Comic-Con 7 years to the date after announcing your Blade movie that never came to fruition. We'll see what announcements they make this year that never come to fruition. We'll see. Fire update. The Biscar fire containment shot up overnight from 5-10% yesterday to 42% this morning with air attacks. Still at just over 69,000 acres. A lot of land. There's a lot of fire. SBZ, don't let Candace Owens find you, Jay. Brain Rot Fest. It's a clip of employees doing hair in Crumble Kitchen. I mean, as long as they don't get their hair in my cookies. Whatever. Martin Kohler. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. You learned of you from Jay. Luckfield guaranteed they'll be using Floodify to flood social media with Doomsday for this one. Yeah, for sure. Tiggs for $5. I can't get out of my car. Is the keys? What am I going to do? I don't care what you do. I hope you die in that car, Tiggs. And I never have to answer when your dumb fucking chats again. You can't figure out how to get out of your car. You don't deserve.
Hold on a second. God dang. D-Day Cobra is gay face. Oh my goodness. He turns into Sparkles. What the freak? Tree Bear.
This is the skin of a killer, Bella. B. Barrett for $1 says, I agree with you. Thank you. But I think we're all caught up, Jay. Right on the dot. Right on the dot. What do you have going on today?
I'm getting ready to hit the road pretty soon. So I'm heading up to the Carolinas for GalaxyCon. So if you're in the area, stop by. Or if you plan on going to that event, come by and say hello. I'll be Pokemon hunting for Ryan again because I thought I had so much fun doing that. I was wheeling and dealing and like getting stuff together. It was so cool. So
the way that came about was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny, yeah. So maybe I can do it again. Yeah.
We'll see. That'll be fun. So is it North Carolina, right?
Raleigh, yeah.
You said the Carolina. So yeah, Raleigh, North Carolina, GalaxyCon, Galaxy Fest, Galaxy Quest. Wherever.
Yeah, I don't.
You can find Jay and he'll
Yeah, I'll be
probably with some Star Wars people if I had to guess.
probably, yeah.
And we'll have a different host tomorrow.
So everyone will rejoice.
I won't tell you who it is. I won't tell you who it is. Snacks for $2. Oi, Jay. Little Orphan Funkhauser, Rabbi Jay, thoughts on the Holy Land of Israel?
I've never been. Maybe one day.
There you go. All right, guys. That is it for us. Thank you very much for hanging out today. And we'll be back. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. Jay won't be. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody.